lost inside the waves, I've been caught in the smoke. Lie awake, losing myself for you. All the words I couldn't say, now I'm letting them go. Take my heart, keep it safe, burning deep, we're caught up in the flames. Take my hand, take my days, pull me close and we can hide away, hide away. Hide away. Feel you in my veins, tell me you can stay. Hide away. Take my heart, keep it safe, burning deep, we're caught up in the flames. Take my hand, take my days, pull me close and we can hide away. I've been lost inside the waves, I've been caught in the smoke.
Yo, 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 yo.
Awake, losing myself for you. All the words I couldn't say, now I'm letting them go. Sleepless keeps me up late at night. Reaching, left our hearts intertwined. I've been lost inside the waves, I've been caught in the smoke. Lie awake, losing myself for you. All the words I couldn't say, now I'm letting them go.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Keep it safe, burning deep, we're caught up in the flames. Take my hand, take my days, pull me close and we can hide away, hide away.
What's up?
Take my heart, keep it safe, burning deep, we're caught up in the flames. Take my hand, take my days, pull me close and we can hide away, hide away.
What's up, what's up, what's up? How are you guys? How is it going? First of all, guys, I need you to tell me if my voice is right or if it's too quiet. Can you please tell me if it's distorting or not? I will check it later with my phone, but right now I'm live on Instagram at the same moment. So I need to know, because I have a new microphone that I'm testing. Sounds distorted. It's too loud. Okay. What about now? It's still distorting, right? Yeah, I think so. What about now? I think now it's better. Now it's better? Can you tell me if now it's better? Like you confusing, I feel like ooh. No, man. On Instagram I'm using the microphone. Okay. The thing is, I have a new mic. The problem is that I have it not in the right position. I have this new mic, okay? That use, fuck, this one. Okay, and as you can see here, it has something. I don't know if you can see. Do you see these lines? Do you see how it moves? So this basically detects how far I am from the microphone. Okay, and it's really nice because if I'm here, it has the same volume as if I'm right here. Do you hear the same volume, right? Right here and right here. It's the same volume, or should be at the same volume. My voice is citing with the music background. Maybe it's detecting it too much. The problem is that, well, this should be, of course, straight up, like this, so it's way detects me better when I'm closer or far away. But the problem is that if I have it like this, I don't really see the screen, and because of my setup is not, well, maybe I can have it like this. Maybe like this works. a bit weird for me because I'm not used to have the mic maybe here. The problem is that I cannot move this the thing like this, you know. That's the problem I have. So I cannot have exactly where I want. Maybe here is okay. Okay, people on Instagram, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, okay? If you want to send me your song, go there. See you there. Let me put here my Twitch so I can see and listen myself. Okay, just testing. Okay, just testing. I think it's good. Let me test it like this. It's so crazy. For the live streams, if I can get the right setup to have the microphone for me, because of what they said, I want to move it in another way and I can't really do it, would be really awesome. Because it doesn't matter if I'm close or far away, you know. Actually, in the box, this is not sponsored, not at all. But in the box, I don't know how, but it says that you can. Do you really hear me? Because I'm having it the other way. You hear me the same volume all the time? I think, yes. Yeah, like this. It has two holes, not for what you're thinking, guys. Your mind is a bit dirty. But you can use this as a hold stand for the mic. No, but this is too high for my screen. No, it's not really working this. Not a sponsor, but if you want, it's the Ray by Lewitt, you know. The great content is really good. Also, I can set the to mute it, for example. Wait. I'm gonna put this the maximum distance. Okay, so now you hear me, right? You hear me. But now you like this. Wait. Okay, now. So yeah, you can set the distance, and when you are far away, it doesn't sound. Toto in concert. Who is Toto? How much it cost? 3 something, I think. Yo, what was that? Dutch Downtown Boys, thank you so much for the subscription. I'm gonna put you in priority. Dutch Downtown Boys. Thank you so much for the subscription with Prime. Exactly, it cost $3.49. I also want to compare with my Shure, this right here, to see what has better quality. You know, for creating content, it's really good, this one, because I can be far or closer and the volume is the same. So I can set, like, sometimes when I record with this, it distorts a bit when I'm too close, because I like sometimes to be like talking like this. So it distorts. But with this one, I'm not gonna have this problem, because I can set one volume and it doesn't matter how far or how close I am, it's the same volume, you know. It's a bit annoying for me to see all the time the lines moving, maybe because I'm not used to it. But also with this one, the good thing is that I can move it a bit more, you know. So I set it right there like this, and I can talk like this because it's here and not here, so it's more comfortable for me to make videos and make the live streams. But well, I will be testing it, because for creating content on live streams is so useful. sidechain. Do you really hear any kind of sidechain? Let me see, because I don't really know. Maybe when I'm here, you don't really hear. Okay. Like this. It's because I don't have it completely straight. If it has a sensor, and probably the sensor needs to be like completely straight on my face. And I have it a bit tilted, so maybe that's not really detecting me correctly. You're giving away your old mic, though. Man, do you know how much does this cost? It is for me. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I have this for live streams if I can set it right, and maybe the other one for when I record vocals or other things. Follow you for years on YouTube and now for about 30 minutes on Twitch. Okay. If I'm still getting this kind of sidechain, please let me know, okay? Because I'm really interested in that. Okay, so well, today I'm a bit more in a rush. Maybe the live stream is a bit shorter than usual, so I want to start a bit faster with the feedback. And well, I kind of have good news, because I finally have a label interested in one song. I'm still talking with them for the contract and all these things. And I want to do everything as fast as possible to see if I can release it in May, because the last song was released in, well, the 28th of February, I think it was. So basically March, beginning of March. But yeah, almost 2 months without a new song, so I'm already starting to see a bit going down my Spotify stats, and I don't want that. I want to keep them at least an average or going up, and to be able to do this, I need to release more music. So what, if I do like this, the volume changes? No, right? A little bit, maybe. Maybe I need to have it. You see, this is the problem. I have it like tilt, not straight, because I cannot move. You see, I cannot move this like this way. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would have it closer to me. I need to have it right there because of the mic arm I have. But I don't really know what to do to solve this. The only way I can solve this is like this and tilt it, something like this, maybe. I think this is good, but this way I don't really need the distance thing. Well, I'm gonna keep it for like this for now. You should change your mic arm. No, I mean, I really like this one because it's a low profile one. It's like, instead of doing this, it's doing this flat, okay? And it's really good because I have it behind my screen monitor, so it goes behind under. It goes below or underneath the screen monitor. It doesn't touch it. When I'm not using it, it's behind, so I don't see it. And for the videos, it's better. You know, it's not that interfering with the image, so it's better for me. Under camera, but then the camera is on top of the speaker. It will interfere with the sound I hear. You know, that's also a problem. I think it needs to be a bit louder, the mic. Maybe like this. Well, yeah, I have a label interested, so I hope. Oof. Testing. Maybe one less. So yeah, I have one label interested in a song, so I hope I can release it really soon, because if it delays a lot, maybe then I have way too many songs really close. So I want to release it as fast as possible. And well, also because I've been 2 months without releasing music, so I want to release it as fast as possible. But yeah, it's not gonna be next week, at least 1 month. So let's see what the label says, and I can release it. My ears are fucked. Sorry. New microphone. It just arrived before the live stream. Small preview. No. Actually, you had a small preview. I uploaded an Instagram story the other day. Like Saturday? On Friday? On Saturday, I think, I uploaded a preview on Instagram stories. So if you didn't see it, follow me on Instagram or enable notifications. Depends if you already follow me and you didn't see it. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, May is going to be crazy. It's going to be chaotic for a lot of things. Like for the videos, I need to record videos tomorrow, so I still need to prepare a little bit of some of the things. So that's why I want to make the live stream a bit shorter. In May, the live streams are going to be, well, maybe not that crazy. The thing is, next week I'm out for 5 days. But then in the middle of May, I'm out for 1 week, 8 days. So I want to do live streams every Wednesday, but it's gonna be maybe the 7th, 21st, 28th. Maybe I do another live stream on the 30th, on the 10th, something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's going. I mean, this summer is going to be crazy for me. A lot of travels, a lot of parties, a lot of festivals. No joke. Not regretting having all of this, but at the same moment it's like, man, I need to work. I need to do my job. I need to make music. I need to do all the live streams. I need to do all the things, So yeah, all the work is going to be really condensed, and I need to be as more productive than ever. Do vlogging now. Actually, when I travel, I never want to. I did it a couple of times, but I don't really like it because in the end, it's something that I want to enjoy. I don't want to be thinking, oh, I need to make a video now, or I need to make another video of this thing. No, I want to enjoy and also like rest, have holidays. When you are working at a company or supermarket, wherever you work. When you go on holidays, you don't think about that. You don't work like that, So I want the same thing. If you can do it, just enjoy it, no suffering. No, it's not suffering. It's the promise that work needs to be done. I don't have anybody else working for me, So I need to. Actually, now my video editor for Reels cannot really do the videos because it has a lot of work. So I need to edit myself. So all that work needs to be done in half of the time, basically. Because basically I'm gonna be like kind of 15 days out, 2 weeks out on May. So yeah, a lot of things to do. And then in June I think the live streams. Usually now I'm not doing one live stream every Wednesday. I do 3 Wednesday and 1 in weekend. And June is gonna be like that also because the last Wednesday I'm going to DEFCON 1 on June. Oh, the 3rd Wednesday is my birthday. Maybe do a special live stream. I don't know, like giving something to you, packs or something. Right now the volume of the microphone is good, right? Great, DEFCON. Yeah, actually next week I'm going to a festival in Spain. Focus more on rock and rap and kind of like this. Then I'm going to DEFCON, to Tomorrowland, to Medusa Festival. That is like it's the biggest electronic festival in Spain. And I'm going to 2 concerts or 2 concerts. So yeah. Wow. enjoying, you know. But okay, let's start with the. Do you speak Spanish? Of course, because I'm Spanish. I speak English, Spanish, and Catalan, Valencian. Those three. Sounds amazing too, but we are more hardcore, hardstyle, and rave EDM tech house. We are? What do you mean? Because of the rock rap I'm going. Okay, let me set everything correctly for the live. Let me drink some water. And let's start with the feedback. Pero que es una interpretación 100%, hermano. By we, I mean we are music group from the Netherlands. Well, I mean, me, well, Wildcrow is also into hardstyle, EDM, well, now more in tech house techno. But Eric, you know, the person behind Wildcrow, listens to everything. Actually, I listen more rock and rap than electronic music. Probably because when I'm not, when I'm working, I'm listening to electronic music all the time. So when I'm not working, it's like, okay, let's fresh my mind from that music. But when I'm at the gym, 99% of the times I listen to hardstyle or drum and bass. I'll be at DEFCON 2. Nice. So if you see me, stop me and talk to me. Okay? Alright, so let's start with the first feedback. Is by Dutch Town Boys. What's your email name? I don't see anybody with that name. No. Touchdown, what's your email name? No, I don't see anybody with that name. Did you send any song? Dale, Dante, no pasa nada. Escucho de todo. No, you don't need to be subscribed for the feedback, but if you subscribe on Twitch, you get priority. So I listen first. But Touchdown, I don't see anybody with your name. Here I have. Let me refresh. No. Slow, Baby Boy, DJ Ansh, Dante, Mohamed, Lucien, Info Generation, Alex, and Menzir. Did you send the song? What do you mean? The links are incorrect? No, I mean, I don't know what link. That's the thing. What's your email? Which one is you? I don't see anybody called Dutch Town Boys. I sent you an email, but who are you? Who are you? Did you send it to the right email? Lucien, okay? You are Lucien. All right, so let me see that everything's right. Okay, this is the camera is good, the chat is good, the screen This border is good. This border is let me see. This border is good. This border here is good. This border here is good. Is good. Email SoundCloud. No personal things. No nudes. No pictures. No emails. Secret emails. By the way, have you seen that SoundCloud turned to black? Actually, I don't really like it black, but when I turned it back to white, it was a bit different than it used to be. You know? So, and I didn't really like it, that new white format. So I decided to turn it black. Do you prefer it white or black? Well, let's listen. Okay, first of all, what I will tell you is that this song is way too long. It doesn't matter the genre. Nowadays, 9 minutes is extremely long song. Okay, even for an extended version. No. And also, no, it's hard. The idea is to be hardstyle. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, no more. Like, you have 16 to 24 bars for the first break, 8 bars for the second break. Let's say 16 first break, 8 bars the build up, 16 bars the drop, another 16 bars the break, 8 bars, and let's say 24 for the last drop, 88 bars. Here probably there are, I don't know, 200 bars, I don't know, something like that. That's way too much. Then, and even not the DJ intro. So if you have the DJ intro, it's going to be like 10, 11 minutes. 342 bars. Not worth it. Not worth it. I mean, DJs are not going to play this song. People is not going to listen to this song entirely on Spotify. And labels probably are not really going to sign this because of being too long. The plugs are distorting. I don't know if it's in purpose, if it's the mastering. I think cleaner plugs will, without distortion, will be way better. Okay, the right, if you listen, it has a low end attack. Okay, cut that. Try to cut that because the right is going to be in the mid and high frequencies, not in the lows. And then, actually, this attack is super wide. It's in the sides and it's creating some phase sound on the right that is not good. To be honest, I think this part is not really interesting or adding anything to the song. This is not really adding anything to the song. It's not a part that you would enjoy listening, to be honest. I'm not trying to be a hater or something like this. I'm just telling you what I really think to make you improve. But imagine you are at a festival and you listen to this. This part is not giving you any vibes. It's not making the song interesting. It's just nonsense. Not at all. And this is something that happens to a lot of you here in the live stream, but also some Patreon members, that when you have a sound, okay, you need to think, when you make a song, you need to think like you're building something, okay? For example, let's imagine that you're building a house. So you're building the first wall, okay? You have the first wall, and then you add another one. But then you don't remove a wall and then you add back again a wall and you have a hole in between, right? You have the entire wall of the whole house. So this is kind of similar. Like, okay, if you have a right, don't remove it and then add it back again. That makes no sense, okay? If you remove it, it's because you make a really strong transition and you change completely the vibe. Or you keep it and you keep adding sounds. But having this right here, with the melody, removing the right to have the melody, and then add the same rides again, but actually these rides have really bad quality, makes no sense. No sense at all. Okay? Maybe add another drum like a snare, or just don't add anything else, or just keep adding sounds. But adding, removing, adding, exactly the same sound makes no sense. Especially for drums. Way too wide, all these sounds, the sound completely phased. And then it's basically the sound the same, all the time the same. Okay, this is what I would do if I were you, okay? Again, don't take it as I'm trying to offend you or something. I'm just trying to help, okay? But I'm direct. I say the things directly in these live streams. First, try to get better sounds. The sounds you're using, the samples are really bad quality. All of them, the kicks, the hi-hats, the effect, all of them sound really bad, to be honest. Okay, and the synth, you're just using basically one synth for the melody, and it's really thin and really basic. Also try to get better sound banks. When you have that, I recommend you to go and check some hardstyle tutorials if you want to make hardstyle, and see what they are doing. If you can download the FLPs and analyze what they are doing, you know, use them to learn. And then, what I always recommend to everybody, have reference songs. If you would have reference songs like 2 or 3, and you follow the structure and you follow what they are doing, okay, in this one now they are in the sound, I like it, okay, you put it, and in this one then they're doing the effect, okay, you do that effect, and you combine the ideas from the other songs. In the end, you're not copying one song because you're taking ideas from others and combining them into your idea. But you will realize that this way too long song, the arrangement is not right, and maybe if you're not really expertise, you don't really see the quality difference or all the mistakes. That's normal, of course. But here, this is what I would do. Look for sample packs, sound banks, try to download FLPs and watch a lot of tutorials, and then use reference songs. But this, to be honest, is just not good right now. Don't worry, everybody starts somewhere. Actually, I share a lot of times my first songs, and they are crazy bad. And actually tomorrow I'm going to upload on Instagram my evolution through all the years, a song on every year, and the first ones are so fucking bad. OPS, yeah, on point samples have really good sounds for hard genres. Hey, I just finished school and now I really need to turn this into a career. How did you start getting your first gigs? Was it offline networking or online? What gigs? I mean, I don't really have gigs. I just played a couple of times because of maybe connections or other things, but I don't really have gigs, not at all. But to make this into a career, first of all, you need to think that it's a business and you need to make money. So you need to find your own way to monetize this. You can make ghost productions and sell them. You can work for other people, like mix for other people, like I do, or master for other people, like I do. Or also you can co-produce songs. I don't really do that, but there are a lot of people that maybe are really good at writing melodies, so they write melodies for other artists, or they just get the idea and improve the idea, but don't work on the mixing or things like this. You can then make your own brand of samples and make sample if you're really good at this, or sound banks, or a lot of ways to monetize. But you need to make money, otherwise it's not going to be a career. You're gonna need to have a regular job, and you're not gonna be able to work in music as much as you want to. But then about gigs, everybody has different paths, There's people that go and try in the local clubs, and from the local clubs start getting connection to the bigger clubs and then to festivals. There's other people that want to go, like me, more into the artist career path, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't want to go to clubs where today I need to play reggaeton and tomorrow I need to play house, or in the next day after techno. I want to go there, or that they call me because I'm an artist that plays this and they want this, And in that case, you need to grow. You need to also get connections, of course. What's queue looking like? There's not really a queue, but there's people. Yeah, Mofal has insanely first bat off-key tracks. You're gonna be good for sure, I guess. I also have off-key tracks. Actually, in the video, the second song gives off-key, but I think the part that it shows that this is a drop is not off-key. But I can show you. Look. I don't know if I want to play this. This was 28th of March of 2014. 11 years and 1 month ago. The beginning, that impact with the kick. The low end is crazy bad. It was a remix.
What is this obsession I
This
have
part is
for
original.
you? It's not love
But check when the drop leads come in.
or lust. I watch you daily. I watch you go to bed. I watch you wake up. I watch you all the time. All I think about is you. What is this obsession I have for you? It's not love.
Sorry, I was muted. This was the off-key one, not the other one. Wait for a drop melody. Yes, it is mine. It is mine. And now I make things like this.
Back to the night we met, to the place that I won't forget. Like a firefly. Like a firefly.
I think the difference is obvious, right? I think it's easy to see the difference. I think so. The previous one sounded way better. Okay, today I'm gonna check because I want to. The first one, that is slow. He's always in the live streams. So let's check this one. Atlantis remix. What's Atlantis? The one I'm thinking?
The birds left the tree.
Okay, not the one I was
The
thinking.
light pours onto me.
Did you listen to Weightless by... Yeah, actually, in the last live stream, that actually, I mean, I can see you didn't check. Easily, I can see you didn't watch the previous live stream. I was making a remix of it that actually didn't continue.
I could feel you lying there all on your own. We got here the hard way. All those words that we exchange. Is it any wonder things can wrong? 'Cause in my heart and in my head, I'll never take back the things I said. So high and bold, I feel it coming down. She said, in my heart and in my head, tell me why this has to end. Oh no. Oh no, I can't save us. My Atlantis, we fall. We build this town on shaky ground. I can't save us. My Atlantis.
So far, pretty good. I don't really know what's yours, what not, but sounds pretty good. Maybe the vocal here gets a bit lost. Usually in the build-ups, I increase a little bit the volume of the vocal by 1 dB or something like this as the build-up is going. So it's why I because in the build-up, usually you start adding new sounds, the risers, the snares, everything gets louder and fuller, so the vocals get lost. So usually it boosts like 1 dB and a half as the build-up is going. I think the snare is a bit loud. Also, I would reduce a little bit on the low mids where the attack of the snare is, where the punch, because I think it's too loud that part. And maybe I would layer with another snare that is a bit more noisy to have it a bit more brighter. And I think both kick and snare are pretty loud.
Now all the birds have fled. The hurt just leaves me scared, losing everything I've ever known. it's all become too much. Maybe I'm not built for love. If I knew that I could reach you, I would go. It's in my heart and in my head. You can't take back the things you said. So high on both, I feel it coming down. She said, in my heart and in my head. Tell me why this has to end. Oh no, oh no. I can't save us.
I'm not sure about the dogs, but the rest sounds pretty good. And maybe I would boost the entire vocal in the entire song. Guys, it's a scam on YouTube. Don't cut all your lows up to 100 Hz. It's a fucking scam. Who said you need to cut at 100 Hz on YouTube? Okay, if it's from the original, then keep it.
This town on shaky ground. I can't save us. My Atlantis, oh no. We build it up to pull it down. Yeah, we build it up to pull it down. And we build it up, and we build it up.
The vocal needs to be louder on the drop, and maybe, oh, if you make it louder, I think it's gonna stand out enough.
And we build it up to pull it down. I can't save us. I can't save us. We build it.
To be honest, I just think you need to make the vocal a bit louder. The kick and the snare are way too loud, and try to get the snare a bit brighter. And then maybe you could try to have a bit more mid with a mid bass for the small speakers, but not really a big problem. Pretty good one, pretty good one. I don't know, baby boy, who you have seen, but literally no one says to cut at 100 Hz. No one. 20, 30 Hz. Yes. 100. And I've never seen a video telling you to cut your songs at 100 Hz. Never in my entire life. Nothing to add. I think it's good. Because it's a pretty emotional song, so the break is like good like this. I'm eating a caramel, sorry if a noise or something, but I had no voice this weekend. On Thursday, wow, too much talking with friends, a bit cold, drinking, party, you know, I lost a bit my voice, and tomorrow I need to record, so caramel maybe helps me to keep my voice now that I have it back, so tomorrow I have voice to record the videos. Semana Santa Core. Okay. We can do a number game. For the people that is new, number game is so simple. I think in one number, and if you guess it, you get the feedback. This simple, okay? What about the microphone? The volume is right? So it has the up and downs or something like this, no, right? Το πω around, sí. I think like this it keeps it takes a bit the distance, not as good as if it was straight, but I think it detects it. Okay, so let me think of one number. Okay, the number I'm thinking is between 20 and 45. If you guess it, you get the feedback. Remember, if you're on YouTube, you have less chances because of YouTube latency. No. You can say numbers until somebody guesses it. No. Okay, number was 36. The first one is Axel. Let's go. Oh, Axel, you sent me a link that is not public. You didn't give me the code or something. It says that it's deleted. So can you send a good one? Okay, let's do another number game while he sends it. So maybe later we have 2 songs to check. The number I'm thinking now is between 1 and 25. No, it's not SoundCloud, it's Dropbox. But on SoundCloud it's so simple. Just open the song and click on share. Don't copy the URL. Click on share. Okay, we got it. The number was 15 and the first one is Surgitarora Audio. Sorry if I pronounce it bad or whatever. Tell me your email name. Why it keeps the volume? I love this. Info electronic, okay. Surgit Aurora, okay. But first let's check the Axel one. Timeless remix. Po-po-po.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit. Ever since I was a chick.
Okay, I think that the impact is way too loud.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit. Try to keep on and come around.
I would reduce a little bit the volume of the piano and make the or reducing the mid highs, the space of the vocal, and make the vocals louder.
Wanna get hit.
She thinks she done made me, glad I get her by my side. Double the bust on her watch, she know that I'm timeless.
Wait guys, I forgot about something. And you're gonna see this something. I forgot to remove the plastic. Maybe now it works better. Let's continue with the feedback.
I put my son in some red. I pull that gun off the head. Pockets on 22 clips. I'll break a heart, come on, go so. Put on a shirt, get put on a blick. Feel like a stain, get ready to lick. I had to tell her that.
We was a
Feel like the rubs.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been a chick.
Again, the impact too loud.
If I was you, I would cut up my wrist.
I guess it's hardstyle. Up tempo.
So tatted all over her body, oh. She just wanna roll and I don't mind it. Ever since I was a G, I've been like you. Oh no, you should let her go. She wanna be next. Double O tatted on her
Afro house? No, this is up tempo.
body, Ever since I was a G, I've been like you. Oh no.
I think the mids are a bit too strong, a bit too full. I would try to clean a little bit on the mids, like 400 hertz. And then the kick, I think, needs a more attack, especially on the highs, to cut through the mix a bit more.
You should let her go. She wanna be next.
Guys, I know it's Afro house. I mean, I was joking. Of course, this is not up tempo.
Double O tatted on her body, It don't matter what they say, I'm timeless, City on fire, when I'm coming home. Fill up the sky, I fill up the dome.
Okay, realize there's a clap/snap. Way too quiet, man. Way too quiet.
Don't play one day, it's a hell of a show. But it's gonna hurt, cause we did it first. Feel like skateboard beat, BBC boys on the creep. Feel like it's 03. Neptune drum of the beat. She hit me flipping a beat. She wanna fuck.
Goodbye, Touchdown. Thank you for the subscription, and trust me, take the tips I told you, the samples, sound banks, and all of this. And if you've seen how it improved, you can too.
Team. She fell in love with the cream. She fell in love with the scene. It's just time to go. If I tied it, I just wanna roll it. I don't mind it. Ever since I was a G, I been legit.
You see, listen to this track with small speakers. You're not gonna hear the kick because it doesn't have any mid and high attack. So I think that's a big mistake. And now when the drums, the orchestral drums come in, they have really strong attack on the highs, and it's really not compensated, we could say, not balanced.
You should let it go. She wanna be.
Maybe the drums are a bit loud.
Oh, nah. Rebel, oh, tatted on her body. Oh. It don't matter what they say. I'm timeless, 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 timeless. We timeless, 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 timeless. We timeless.
But I think the idea is pretty good, and I mean, Afro House remix of a famous song, this is really good. Try to make videos for socials, try to get known in the socials. Upload it as a remix on SoundCloud and try. Well, The Weeknd I think is a bit like Bad Bunny, that maybe gets deleted or maybe they delete after. But try to get it on Hyped, and let's see if you can get it high. You know, try to make all your friends download the songs. So this way, you get ranked, and then it can get downloaded by itself. Thank you so much, Divincity, for those bits. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put you in priority, Divincity. But first, I already have one song open by Generation Electronics. I'm gonna take this one first, okay? How to share the demo? You have it in the pinned comment on YouTube. Okay, first, it sounds super loud, right? Or was the Dropbox was too quiet? The vocals have some resonance in the mids, like something around there. I'll try to control, and then this is getting super loud. Maybe, yeah, this bass gets a bit loud compared to the vocals. Also, sorry, we're checking something. Also, I think the bass is not bad, but it's a bit outdated, like Electro House from 2010, 2015. Maybe too much high frequencies. I don't know. I think it's not really in the sound we have nowadays. It doesn't really matter in general, like in general, a bit kind of basic or standard sound for nowadays standards. And then way too much sidechain. There's not really mid bass, like the bass. This bass sound is way too focused on the mid highs, like 1000 hertz, but between the kick and that there's not really anything going on. You know, it sounds really empty. Axel, maybe then you can get someone else to sing it, make it as a cover. I have a video on YouTube about how to do that, and then you can release it, for example, with DistroKid. So this way you can get the license of the cover, release it on Spotify, and this way you have the song, you know. Or you can change the vocal. For example, you can use Vocalify with my code Wildcrow 10. You have a 10% discount. You have new vocals. This part is good, but I would try to add some atmospheric sounds, drones. I don't know, tremolo. Well, tremolos and melodies maybe not, because you already have a tremolo melody that is kind of plucky. But drones, strings, things going left and right, all these kind of things to make it sound fuller and more interesting. You can get my Wildcrow Spheres Volume 2 if you want to. No, man, you lost the opportunity to have a really emotional part. Change the bass line, not flat. Like, okay. Change the bass line, it would sound 10 times better. Way too long. 8 bars and go to the build-up. The break sounds a lot better than the drop, the break. Especially because it sounds full and the drop sounds quite empty. So yeah, keep working. The idea has potential, but you still need to work on it, especially on the drop, to make it sound fuller. Okay, Divincity, what's your email name? I don't have anybody called Divincity here. Need more sounds to sound weight. Yeah, exactly. I send it through my email. Yeah, but I need your name. C4. Just tell me your name, your real name. James. James, okay. Let's go.
Here they come again.
I think nowadays everybody accepts 24 beats. No need 16. Maybe Beatport is still on 16. But to upload it to the Spotify and so, I would just use 24. I think the main synth, at least here, feels a bit newbie, like bang, 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 the high one. I'm not a big fan of it. Sounds also a bit too outdated. Depends on if you want to kind of have a retro hardstyle song. Which for the kicks maybe you want to. Is this the mid intro? Like this, the intro and the mid intro, like the raw kind of drop? Because then it doesn't really feel as Actually, this part feels stronger than this one. I don't know. I would have at least a build up, you know, a small build up, and then boom, have the mid intro. You know, yes, mid intro. So I would have a build up or something that really tells me, hey, this is the mid intro. Even if it's just 4 bars and not 8, you know, but something that tells me, hey, This was the intro. Now the song is coming, is starting, and we have the MIDI intro also, because then when you upload it to Spotify, you can remove the intro, the DJ intro, we could say, and you start from a build-up, not the start with a kick, you know. Oh yeah, it was muted. I had a what's the name? I had a pigeon in my window. I was like, is this sound from the song, because it feels really weird. Aki, it's not that I'm not gonna check, but why do you need to ask to check? I mean, I'm checking them. Just if you're lucky, if I can listen to your song, will do. Just don't beg for it.
What about you? Redemption.
This is the MIDI intro. I mean, I would cut all of this probably and have, or even these 3 parts, and go from this, that is the DJ intro, we could say, to this part. And then for Spotify, I start directly here. That's what I would do. I think you need to update a bit your sample library, because some of the screech loops or kick loops that you're using, if I'm not wrong, or they're extremely similar, or they are really outdated from 2015 or something like this. I think I have those also. Try to get new ones. Also, it's nice to try to have this kind of more retro hardstyle, but even with that, I think you need to kind of keep a bit the new sound. For example, on the kicks, you can try to get a bit that 2015 hardstyle with the melodies, maybe a bit with the synth and so, but try to also to, I mean, it doesn't, this one right now sounds like was made in 2015, and that's not really the idea of making retro music. Retro, I mean, it's just to understand what I mean, right? The idea is that you make that style of 2015, but nowadays, with the sounds of nowadays. If you make it with the sounds of that time, it just sounds outdated and sounds like it was made at that moment, and people is not really listening to that one. You know what I mean? You can, for example, when Calvin Harris made that song, what was the name? With the piano, and I think it was Elite Goulding. Miracle? Yeah, I think it was Miracle. Miracle had retro vibes of the Eurodance from the 2000s, but it didn't sound like it was made in the 2000s, you know? Had that sound, that vibe, but it didn't sound like what's made at that moment. He was using the sounds and instruments and things we have nowadays to make that sound. So I think you need to make the same thing. Use the samples, the kicks, the presets we have nowadays, and try to make the sound from 2015, 2012, but not really with the sounds of that moment. You know what I mean? Increíble que ahora Calvin Harris hace country. Es que no le sigo, vamos, en absoluto, no me escucho nada suyo. I'm an old school producer, my sounds are meant to sound old. No, but that's the thing what I'm telling you. You can sound old, like from that moment, but with sounds of nowadays. And this way, you're gonna catch the attention. Because people is gonna be like, oh, this sounds like that era. But not like, this song is old. That's the difference.
It was hard to know who was more crazy. Me or everyone else. I tell myself, they cannot touch me. They are undead.
The vocal is good. Maybe it needs a bit more brightness.
Here they come again.
A bit too noisy. I think the leads need to sound a bit with more definition, a bit sharper. I think this part is too long. At least if you're gonna extend the 8 bars to 16, in the second 8 bars, add the clap, add the bass line like tungun 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 tungun, or any change, but not keep the same thing. Oh, it has claps, but really noisy and in the background.
They're looking for help.
What about you?
Redemption.
Way too much reverb, way too much noise, and too much in the background. Reduce the reverb, or maybe sidechain a bit the reverb from the rising note to the rising note to the reverb. So this way, it ducks when there's a note playing, and this way it stands out more. Just put on YouTube sidechain reverb and Wildcrow sidechain reverb, and you will find the video. Reduce a bit the tune, reduce a bit the noise layers. Maybe try to get that one sound that is way sharper, way more in your face. The counter melody that you say, I mean, is basically non-existent. It's really quiet, really in the background. If you don't pay attention, you don't listen to it, you don't hear it. In general, I see potential, but what I said, try to get the sounds, the leads way closer to the listener, and try to get a bit more updated sound, keeping that vibe, but with updated sound, you know? This way you're gonna catch more attention of people, you're gonna have more chances to releasing in labels, and all of that. By the way, should I finish the Garrix remix I started? Actually, I don't even remember. What was the idea I had? I don't know. And about the what was the Major Lazer remix competition? If you didn't know, I won it, and it's going to get out. It's going to get released officially, but the problem is that it's going to get delayed for. They told me like 2-3 months. It's going to be in June, July, in theory. So that's shit, but well, that's what it is. Shit, I got a pimple right here, and I have to record tomorrow. No, why? Love to listen to hardstyle, but I'm too stupid to make a proper production, so I stick with main stage electronic. Hardstyle is a really difficult genre to make. Nowadays it's a bit easier with packs like the on-point samples that they give you a lot of kicks, but also the different sounds to build your own kicks. But in the past it was really difficult. Hay uno de Daddy Yankee ahora. Sí, lo vi. Lo vi. No sé si participaré en ese, pero lo vi. A ver, realmente, bueno, sí que es Daddy Yankee, pero realmente no es un tema de Daddy Yankee. Es donde participa Daddy Yankee. ¿Me vas a regalar los premios? No. Congrats for the win. Thank you so much. And the hardware one, I don't know when they announced the winners. Next week? Contest hardware. In theory, they announced the winners April 30. Next Wednesday. Fuck. I'm at the festival. When they announce it, I'm gonna be drunk. And I'm not gonna be my computer. I'm gonna be at the camp, drunk and dirty. Fuck. That's how it should be. Well, if I'm at the festival and I'm at the camp or inside the festival and I get the notification that I won the contest, man, I mean, I'm gonna invite everybody. No, actually not. Drink is too expensive at festivals. Have you seen how expensive is Coachella? I mean, makes no sense. A burrito, $30, $40. It's like, what? A drink, a glass, something like this, $20. I mean, what the fuck? Who the fuck goes there? Bueno, nada, pedía por preguntar. Okay, another number game, come on. The number I'm thinking is between 15 and 30. I was at Ultra Miami in 2019. It was literally as expensive as Coachella now is. I've seen the prices of Ultra Miami now, and they are not that expensive. The normal ones, of course. Okay, really quick. The number was 19. The first one is Spectro. Spectro. I don't have anybody with that name. Can you tell me your real name? I don't see all the email because it has some stars. Okay, okay, here. ZASH. To be honest, it's not really my style, you know, but I really like the dark vibe it has, kind of mysterious. In terms of mixing, maybe a bit too much reverb. Maybe I would have less reverb in the melody. And maybe you can reduce a little bit on the mid-highs or highs of the wrist bass, so it's where you give more space to the melody. You can have a bit stronger punch on the snare. I don't like the kick rhythm here. Because like boom, 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 and I think I'm gonna keep this rhythm, but and then completely changes without any transition in the song. The kick completely stops. I don't really like it. I thought you were going to keep that, or maybe at least have a transition, like changing the sounds, uplifters, downlifters, change the vibe. I'm missing a part where you really change the vibe or at least the sounds. For example, here you could have changed the sounds to pads, to something without the bass, with the vocal. I know it feels like you just took a loop and you extended the loop, you know? All of this. Here I'm expecting more change, and this is basically the same thing. So it's a bit repetitive. But the idea has a lot of potential. I like it. I like the idea. Pottery, thank you so much for the subscription. You said you sent the wrong one. Have you sent already the good link? I'm going to go to get something to eat really quick while Pottery sends the right link. And I come back in 1 second. I mean, I was waiting for my girlfriend to come back to give me some food. But she's at the beach, so she will probably come when I already finish the live stream. So I'm going to get something to eat. Give me 1 second. This one. Already here, guys. Wait, this is important. Okay, sorry. Okay, pottery, this one. Where do we send our track? Well, they already told you. Okay, let's take this one. Searle added 8-bit. 8-bit what? 8-bit type of sounds? Like retro gaming sounds? Or 8-bit the render? Because if you render it in 8-bit, that's so bad. Okay, I guess it's the like kind of gaming sounds. 8-bit sounds. be honest, I kind of like it because I think it's pretty unique, pretty different. But I think it's a bit chaotic. For example, here you have already the melody in the center, like bam, 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 bam. That seems I would make it louder, but then on the side you have like bum, 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 that are even louder and is a bit chaotic, a bit confusing. You know, I'm focusing more on the side synth than in the center one, and it should be the opposite. Maybe the kick and the bass could be way stronger, way louder, both of them. Here in general, I think it sounds good, quite balanced and clean, but I'm missing some depth, a bit more reverb on the leads and so. Here the kick, instead of having like the top, it's better to have the lows, so it's where you feel the kick and not only hear it. The kick needs to stand out more. But to be honest, the idea, I think it's pretty unique, and I like that, but check the things they said, like the panicked melody, the making the kick and the bass stand out a lot more, be louder and so. But to be honest, quite unique, and that's important, especially nowadays that a lot of music gets released. Being different, sounding unique is really important, really, really important. Okay. Sorry, talking important things. Okay, for the next one, let's do a number game again. Okay. I'm thinking. Okay, this one. The number I'm thinking is between 50 and 70. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, we got it. Number 63, and the first one is BCZ Dexter. Dexter. Email name. ¿Cuál es tu nombre en email? Dexter igual en el email. Pues no he visto a nadie que se llame Dexter. Dexter. Esa es en spam.
Some days everything is against me. Try to take it slow, I try to let it go. Some days I feel like the world is ending. Don't wanna hit these lows, I try to let them go. I think I need a dopamine hit. I think I need your body, I admit. No, I can't get through this without a rush. No, I can't get through this without your touch.
To be honest, I really like the idea. It sounds really fresh, really groovy also. In terms of mixing, I think it sounds good. Maybe I'm missing some strength in the center. All the synths are in the sides, so the center feels a bit empty. And I like when the synth also have a strength in the center, you know? Apart from that, I think it sounds really good.
Save me from the pain I'm making. Take me from the grave that's breaking me to pieces. Speak my secret. Feel it when we're talking softly. Need it when I love somebody. Falling deeply. Share these feelings. I think I need a dopamine hit. I think I need your body, I admit. No, I can't get through this without a rush.
Maybe you can reduce a little bit the pad
When we're talking softly, need it when I love somebody.
and try to boost on the lower frequency of the vocal to have a bit more body. I feel it a bit thin.
Falling deeply, share these feelings. I think I need a dopamine hit. I think I need your body, I admit. No, I can't get through this without a rush. No, I can't get through this without your touch. I think I need a dopamine hit. No, I can't get through this without your touch. No, I can't get through this without your touch.
But really good one. Really good one. I think it sounds good, sounds clean, sounds balanced. Well done. Well done. Really good one. Guys, I'm sorry, but give me 1 second, please. Okay, I think the live stream is not going to be way longer because of what I said. I need to do a lot of things now. I'm talking important things, but I need to prepare the videos for tomorrow. I need to finish things really soon. And next week I'm out, so I need to work a lot. But maybe I can check two more or something like this. Sí, Dexter, suena bastante guay, la verdad. Simplemente las dos cositas que te he dicho. Sobre todo lo de la voz. Quizá darle un poquito más de cuerpo y ya está. El resto suena bien. Random one. The problem with that random one, or just looking and choosing, is that I want that person to be in the live stream. So it's like, okay, this person is here, and maybe because of the latency on the live stream, then the latency maybe this person has while he writes the yes, I'm here, I receive it, and so maybe there's 1 minute that I'm waiting. And if the person is not even in the live stream, is even more annoying. That's why I always do the number game, you know? So let's do number game. So this way I make sure that the person is in the live stream and it's like random also. Or let's do a question. Production question. And if you guys it right, you get the feedback. This is a bit, I mean, do it as simple as possible, the answer, okay? So this way you write it faster. What is pre-ringing? If you put it right, you get the feedback. Nobody knows what pre-ringing is? Nobody knows that. Fuck. Linear phase. ADAC. No. Kinda has something to do with linear phase, but it's not linear phase. Well, I'm gonna tell you and let's do a number game. Pre-ringing is when you EQ something, okay, the phase changes. The phase is like especially happens with the low end, okay? So I'll explain it there. If you do a low cut, the low end is gonna have a phase shift. So basically it's gonna get delayed and it's gonna arrive later than the highs. Let's say these are the lows, these are the highs. Okay, so they go closer, they reach me at the same moment, kind of. And with the phase shift because of the low cut happens this, you know? So to avoid this, you can use linear phase, but linear phase is gonna add pre-ringing. And pre-ringing is like a small sweep, like a vroom, okay, in the low end, right before the transients, especially in the kicks. So instead of having kicks like tack, 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 in the low end, there's a small vup, 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 vup in front of them. So it's not something that you want to have. Maybe I can even show you. Let me see if I can show you. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I need to add a lot of pre-ringing, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Let's use this kick, for example. A low cut. I'm gonna put linear phase maximum. Check this, guys. Okay, 0 latency, instantly sounds, linear phase maximum. Okay, so I don't really know if just with 1 kick is gonna happen, but let me see if I render this, if we have the. I think no, I think we don't have the pre-ringing. No. Oh, wow. You see this? Yeah, you see this? You don't really hear, but do you see this? This thing shouldn't be here in front of the kick. The kick starts right here. But we got this. It's really quiet, of course, because it's just 1 kick. But sometimes with the kick, with the bass, and all of this, it can get real loud. So this is pre-ringing. So that's why, actually, tomorrow I'm going to record a video about this. But that's why a lot of people recommends to, instead of having low cuts, have low shelf. Because this is not going to create that much pre-ringing. Let me show you now. Boost it to the max. You see? This with the low cut, this with the low shelf. With the low shelf, basically there's no pre-ringing. A little bit, but that's because I have linear phase to the maximum. But check this one, this is a lot, you know? So, wait, I'm gonna take this out. Sounds weird, right? Well, it's also cut it. But yeah. So, well, let's do just number game. Now you know something more. But if somebody tells you, no, never look at in the mastering, it's because of this. But you can do it. I'm gonna make a video about this. Where do I learn stuff like this? On my YouTube channel, man. But to be honest, you don't really need to know these kind of things. I mean, if you want, you can, like, because of wanting to know more and so, but you don't really need to know these things to reach the top level. Not at all. Because this not really make a huge difference. Sometimes if it's too crazy and it's too strong, yes, but just be careful. Just be careful. People tell you, hey, the low cut needs to be maximum 36 dB per octave, not 96, not 70 dB per octave, not too steep. Make it like that, 36, 24, something like that. Don't use linear phase maximum, don't use it. Or if you want to be safe, maybe use the low shelf. Or if people tell you, hey, don't go that wide for something, don't go that wide, you know? This simple. Hey, Critical Rise. Gracias por la suscripción. Te puedo poner en prioridad, pero ¿no te interesa más enviarla a Patreon, ya que eres miembro? ¿O solo ha sido en plan apoyo? Porque no me has enviado nada, ¿verdad? Quería hacer TikToks con este tipo de contenido. A ver, yo hago TikToks, ¿no? No sé si lo... O sea, en TikTok subo vídeos y en español. Y esto, de hecho, creo que tengo un vídeo de pre-ringing. Sí, tranqui, solo te apoyo. Ah, pues muchísimas gracias. Let me see if I have a video like that. Wildcrow pre-ringing. Sí, tengo un vídeo. Del 8 de febrero del año pasado. Sobre pre-ringing. Okay, so let's do number game. Es que he visto ha sido más tipo sobre sound design. ¿Cuántos vídeos puede ser que tenga subidos? Subo 3 a la semana, antes subía 5, en una semana, en un año y 52 semanas, son 150, hace unos 2 años 3. Tendré 300, 400 vídeos subidos a TikTok. Hay de todo. Ok, number game. The number I'm thinking is between 30 and 50. If you guess it, you get the feedback. Between 30 and 50. Okay, we got it really fast. The number was 42 and the first one is Rabagast. I don't have anybody called Rabagast. What's your email name? Why don't you have the same email name on Twitter and the email? Email name. The name, not the entire address. RD Stoke. Christopher. No, Christopher no Stoke, okay. Let's go.
I'm scared of leaving you, just without you.
know it's gonna be something more experimental, but so far, I think you need to control more the S-ing of the vocal, the S kind of sounds. So reduce that, reduce with a de-esser on those sounds. Maybe here with the kick you could add some pads to have more change, because otherwise it's the same here and here, just the kick. A bass or at least some pads. Maybe I would try to bring the vocal more up front. At the beginning it's good to have it like this, but maybe here when you add the kick I would add some pads and maybe bring the vocal more up front with less reverb. Yo, Level Up, thank you so much for the subscription with Prime. I'm gonna take your song after this one, okay? The bass feels... Is in key, this bass? Doesn't feel like the bass at least I was expecting. I don't know, for me it feels like are the notes that, not the root notes. It feels like it's like 2 or 3 semitones higher, maybe? I'm not sure. Too empty, maybe, the song. The idea is maybe a bit too experimental for me, but especially what I feel is that it's not evolving enough. Like all the time it's the same vibe, the same sound, the same instruments, you know, the same color. So I'm missing a bit more evolution in the song. And even if you want this vocal to be kind of in the background, I will try to push it more up front in the mix to hear it a bit more, yeah, in your face, you know, and change a bit. Also try to make it sound a bit fuller, especially the drops. So this way also you create more contrast with the breaks. I don't know, I see potential, but even if it's kind of more experimental, it's not like normal electronic music, like for festival and so. I feel it needs some touches here and there. Level Up, what's your email name? Okay, Taquero. Yeah, I know you don't want to make it clubby, but still I think it needs to sound a bit fuller and so.
Seasons come and go. Everybody hold tightly, don't let go.
Another up-tempo song.
Seasons come and go.
Out of my life, I'm going out of my mind. It gonna take some time for me.
I think the instrumental is good, just I will make the kick a bit louder, maybe the bass also a little bit louder. There's one moment in the melody, as dun 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 pam pam pam. That plays at the same moment as the kick, and there, as it's really plucky, is clashing a little bit. Maybe we would have a bit more sidechain, at least in that moment. And then I think the vocal has way too much reverb. Way too much. It's way too much in the background. Maybe use some sidechain to the reverb. Pretty strong one if you have, use more. And or reduce a little bit the reverb. Goodbye, baby boy. Actually, this is the last one. So. Also missing a bit more brightness in the vocal, maybe boost on 10k above. These percussions are way too loud.
Seasons come and go. Everybody hold tightly, don't let go.
This vocal is extremely loud. Maybe a bit more mid bass also could help on the 200 Hz area to sound a bit fuller or stronger, but not a big problem with that. Pretty good idea. Let's try to work on the things I said. And guys, I'm so sorry, but this is the end of the live stream for today. As I said, today was going to be a little bit shorter. I need to do a lot of things. Even with that, 2 hours of live stream. Remember that if you want way more detail, I mean, here sometimes I give a lot of detail feedback, but if you want really specific one, like going into the what frequency you need to reduce, how much, in what sound, and in every step tell you something, you can become a Patreon member. Here you have the link, okay? And also you're gonna get 36 sample packs of my songs, 2 sound banks, 4 FOPs, a MIDI pack, and exclusive tips every week, a lot of more things, okay? So maybe check it and see if you subscribe to get the packs, you need the pro one. But if you subscribe once and you get all of that, even if you don't like the feedback, that I'm sure you're gonna like it, it's gonna be worth it because of everything you get, you know, all the things you get. Can't do any change anyway. It has already been released with Sony, so that's it. Okay. How did you send it to Sony? As a label of Sony, I guess, right? Well, thank you so much for being here, guys. Remember, last week I uploaded a video that was pretty useful in my opinion, and I want to upload a new one for this week. I hope I can edit and upload it. 1.7, ok. Que le firmó Sony Music. Ya, pero que cómo lo había enviado. Send you a link. Can you check it out? No, sorry, man. But as I always say, if I don't check your song and you pay attention, you're gonna learn a lot from the things I said, you know, to the people. So just pay attention, and the feedback is gonna be good for you. I want to do a live stream this weekend. I don't know if Saturday or Sunday. Probably Saturday, and probably it's gonna be a DJ set. It's been a while since the last one I did, so probably I put here, I download the music, I do a DJ set. So if you want to be, the DJ set is not going to be on Twitch. It's going to be only on YouTube because of Twitch's stupid things. So it's going to be in YouTube and TikTok, okay? But if you want to have some fun this Saturday, drinking one beer while you're watching DJ set, maybe my YouTube channel is the place to go. Okay, thank you so much for being here. To all the people that subscribe, to all the people that just comments, likes, follows on Twitch, on YouTube, comments on the chat, whatever. Thank you so much always for being here, for supporting. I hope next live stream, well, is this Saturday, but the following one that we can talk and all of this like this. I have more news about new music, about maybe the horror contest. I guess we will already know the winners. So well, nothing else. See you in the next live stream. Goodbye, guys. Where is this? Here. Goodbye, bye.